number one story on USAtoday.com, Sterling. If you're reading USAtoday.com, they're talking about the NCAA tournament because everybody has this March Madness fever going on, folks. And those of you that are watching the NCAA tournament yesterday, you know that Kendall Marshall, the point guard for the University of North Carolina, in that game, who were they playing yesterday, Sterling? That's Creighton. That's right, Omaha, Nebraska. Playing Creighton, and Kendall Marshall sustained a fractured wrist. Not really sure what his status is going to be. And I just, North Carolina is a battleground state, and I would like all the libs at the University of North Carolina to know, under Obamacare, if the full effect of Obamacare was in effect right now, Kendall Marshall would have already had his hand amputated right there at the wrist. You can look it up, folks. Page 709 of the Affordable Health Care Act. Greetings, it is I, Lil Rush, Little EIB Network, 800-282-2882, folks. Everybody on the left seems to be pointing this article at Slate.com. They trumpet these recent documents from the Osama bin Laden compound that seem to show that Obama, the great Messiah, Obama, President Basketball Jones, was right about the war on terror, and that Mitt Romney and Rick Santorum and Newt Gingrich, the evil bastards that they are wrong. This article is written by William Salatin, folks, and a lot of you might remember this is a guy who asked President George W. Bush. They had a news conference in the spring of 2004 at the White House. And certainly you might remember this. Salatin got up and he kind of flummoxed President Bush. He asked him about some mistakes that he might have made. Were there any mistakes, sir, that things you'd like to do over? And then Bush hemmed and he hawed and and the libs just thought that was the funniest thing ever because Bill Salatin was trying to get some video for the Democratic National Committee, the DNC, for the election in 2004. I don't think at that time they knew that John Kerry was going to be the nominee, but they were ramping up. Anyway, the libs just thought that was hilarious that Bush was up there. And basically, Obama, every press conference that he has, he is doing the exact same thing that Bush did back in the spring of 2004. And Obama, he has the advantage of having the questions fed to him ahead of time by the mainstream drive-by liberal media, and he also has the answers fed up to him on the teleprompter. But he stuttered, I just found that to be pretty interesting. But anyway, back to the article. It says that the Obama approach not to call the enemy Islamists or jihadists was the right one, and these documents prove that Obama was right, folks. Let me ask you something. Is it a huge surprise? Is it really that big a deal to know that Obama and bin Laden were on the same page on just about everything? Is it any surprise at all? Because you and I know, and everybody who thinks correctly, that Barack Obama and Osama bin Laden essentially have the same mindset. Well, not to me, not to you. It's not a surprise at all. In fact, folks, I am betting Obama has already called a real estate agent to see if that house in Abbottabad is available. What's that? Now, Snurdly's telling me the Pakistanis have torn the old Osama compound down in Pakistan. All right. Well, I bet he's trying to get one that looks just like it. Calling up the real estate agents and getting, 4 bedrooms and 2 whatever it was. I mean, Obama's not going back to Chicago. They hate him in Chicago, too, folks. He's done such a lousy job as president, he can't even live there. What's going to happen when Obama is beaten this fall, he'll probably head to Abbottabad and live like his hero. Probably got a couple of wives set up. A couple of years, you'll see some video of him, kind of grainy. There he is sitting, stroking his beard, admiring the image of himself on the television. Obama will probably be looking at one of those speeches, one of those 50 or 60 speeches where he apologized for America. There he'll be just stroking that beard. So happy to see himself. I'll bet you the wheels are in motion right now as we speak for Obama and his wives to settle down in Abbottabad when the American people perform the electoral equivalent of Operation Geronimo that's coming up this fall.